American Samoa has been a U.S. territory since 1900 and has the highest rate of military service in the U.S. Those born in the cluster of Polynesian islands 2,500 miles southwest of Hawaii, however, are American nationals, not citizens. They cannot vote or run for office in an incorporated U.S. or hold certain government jobs like my opponent has stated. To back up my argument, the government of American Samoa argued this arrangement preserves the islanders' traditional way of life, or FA Samoa, including communal property ownership, which would be impossible to protect under the U.S. Constitution. American Samoa was unique from the U.S. territories. Guam, the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Island, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands, where persons became citizens at birth. That is until George W. Bush appointed U.S. District Judge Clark Wadoops in the District of Utah, made history on December 12, 2019. By ruling, American Samoa should no longer be denied birthright citizenship. Right now, the American Samoa people have a degree of self-determination and would like a say in the way that protects their culture. Attorney Michael Williams of Washington from Kirkland told the 10th Circuit panel. At the same time, individuals from American Samoa not only have a path to citizenship, but a glide path to citizenship. They have an expedited path to citizenship if they leave American Samoa and reside in the State of the Union, opposed to other people that are trying to move into the country and gain immigration reform. Williams referred to the Philippines and the Federated States of Micronesia, as well as the Marianas, which negotiated their own terms in the U.S. It is for Congress to determine whether and under what circumstances individuals born in American Samoa and other territories become citizens, argued Department Justice Attorney Brad Hinsvold. It would really be a pretty dramatic shift between our understanding of the relationship between the United States and the territories to hold that after all this time, everyone born in the Philippines for 50 years was in fact a U.S. citizen and no one knew it, he added. Supporters of automatic citizenship say it would particularly benefit the estimated 150,000 to 160,000 nationals who live in the state, largely concentrated in California, Hawaii, Washington, Utah, and Alaska. The territory's population is only about 55,000, yet many there say they are happy being nationals and worry birthright citizenship would influence customs like their unique land ownership system that I've previously stated. Right now, the government of the United States doesn't own a square inch of land in American Samoa, said Liloa, who left his village of Leon at 18 to join the Marine Corps and later become a citizen to qualify for military jobs to require top secret clearance. We build what we want anytime we want. Most property in American Samoa is owned communally among families. Within villages, there are communal lands where extended families live together. Family members select chiefs or matai to regulate village life and oversee the land, like I've already said. Samoan law restricts the sale of most property to anyone with less than 50% of Samoan ancestry. There are still blood quantum racial restrictions on the ownership and alienation of land, Williams said. And to say that U.S. citizens can't own land because of racial restrictions, that's the sort of thing that one would expect would come under scrutiny from the courts. Some are uncomfortable with a fairway judge making decisions about their relationship with the United States, Williams said. Citizenship would not have a domino effect that people are worried about, said Sean Morrison, a former American Samoa Assistant Attorney General, now living in New Orleans. I think the biggest worry, you don't know what a future judge might say. Everybody else will come and impose their rights in a village that is perfectly designed to fit families' needs that occupies land, said Tisa Famulu, who owns Tisa's Barefoot Bar in the village of Aliga on Tuatila, the largest island in the American Samoa Islands. They are also concerned that automatic citizenship would disrupt religious norms such as prayer curfew that are enforced by local leaders in a territory where 100% Samoan report being Christian, according to the American Samoan government. Palulu, a Samoan native, opted to remain a national even though her army soldier husband became a citizen. She doesn't feel like she's missing out on anything as a national. She's able to travel freely. Maintaining the land ownership structure is important to Palulu. In part, she plans to return someday. The land ties you back to your family name, and it's like where you belong, she said. At the end of the day, they are proud of who they are. They love who they are, and they don't want to change that, and that includes U.S. citizen status. citizenship status. So I gave a couple examples from various people that are American Samoans, and a majority don't want to have the citizenship and are very much happy with the national status. So I think just changing it up would just cause more problems, and I think that's why my argument is a lot better than my opponent's.